So listen to this. The news that Aduro had this morning is the biggest and most important news in the entire company's history. This news alone should send the stock price 1,000% in one day or on the spot, but it will not, because investors will not understand the significance of it immediately. Also, investors currently are drawing triangles, looking at the clouds and the stars for the future direction of the stock price. However, this news is going to shake up the entire oil industry and the plastic industry. Pretty much a multi-billion-dollar company just said, whatever Aduro was telling you is true. Also, Aduro's product is perfect. Aduro's hydrocatalytic oil can run in a real steam cracker without upgrading. Okay, before I get into the specifics of this news, we need to cover some basics, otherwise you're not going to understand the significance of this news. As you know, plastic is made from fossil fuels like crude oil and natural gas. When crude oil arrives at the oil refinery, it is turned from a black liquid substance into various different products such as gasoline, diesel, fuel oil, lubricating oil, and bitumen. While we all know what gasoline or diesel products are, not many of us know about a product called naphtha. Naphtha is an oil product that is put into steam crackers in order to make ethylene and propylene. And both of these products are the building blocks to make many plastic types. For years, Aduro has been saying that its hydrocatalytic technology can take plastic waste and turn it into the basic ingredients that the plastic was made from in order to create more plastic. So, plastic circularity. In other words, Aduro said that its technology can turn plastic waste into naphtha, which is then put into steam crackers to make ethylene and propylene, and then into plastic. However, this is Aduro saying it. And as you know, lots of companies are saying lots of different things, and this doesn't mean that this is true. And that's the entire skepticism. The skeptics simply do not believe that this is possible. Now, nobody is saying that if Aduro can do what it promises, the stock is overvalued. It's obvious that if Aduro has the solution to plastic recycling technology, this company is going to be worth billions of dollars. And that's quite an upside from today's market cap of about $300 million. Today's press release pretty much addresses this. And this is not Aduro saying this. This is a multi-billion-dollar company saying, we tested Aduro's technology, it works, it produces a product, hydrocatalytic oil, so kind of like synthetic naphtha, that we can put straight into our steam crackers without any further hydrotreatment in order to make ethylene and propylene that are used to make more plastic. And the yields for ethylene and propylene are similar to what we get from fossil fuels. No dilution, no hydrotreatment, no additional upgrading, stable furnace operations. This is a huge deal. Steam crackers demand ultra pure, ultra light feedstock specs, and Aduro just demonstrated that it can do that. The market has always priced Aduro at a heavy discount because will HCT oil actually work in real assets? Will operators accept it without hydrotreating? Can it meet the spec? Today's PR answers yes to all of these questions. The other recycling technologies cannot do that. Most pyrolysis and chemical recycling oils fail these specs without hydrotreating or heavy upgrading. The product that the other technologies make is an unsaturated product that needs to be hydrotreated before it can be placed into the steam crackers. And this treatment costs hundreds of dollars per ton, making their entire processes uneconomical. That's why so many of them are going out of business. Competitors are still stuck with hydrotreating costs, quality issues, narrow feedstock tolerance, high contamination, cracker refusals, and dilution requirements, while Aduro just demonstrated that we can run our oil straight into a cracker with fossil equivalent yields. Aduro's hydrochemolytic oil, which is practically naphtha, is saturated. It does not require any treatment. It can go straight into the steam crackers. This is an absolute game changer, and this will shake up the entire oil industry and the entire plastic recycling industry. Also, this will open up so many doors, whether it's further industry collaborations or finally getting the attention of institutional investors. I mean, put yourself in the shoes of an institutional investor. You are on the sidelines. You don't know if the technology works. You don't know if anyone will buy the finished product from Aduro. And now you see this press release from a multi-billion-dollar steam cracker company saying, yes, this technology works and the product that it produces is perfect for our steam cracker. No treatment necessary, plug and play. If you're an institution and you're still not interested, then you have a brain tumor. I mean, seriously, you have a brain tumor if you don't get the significance of what just happened. Right now, we don't really know which company they're talking about in this press release, but there are only 4 steam cracking designers and licensors: Lumos Technology, Technip Energies, Linde, and KBR. It really has to be one of them. I would say that today's news is even more important than the Shell Game Changer program. And yes, a Shell Game Changer program would be great for investors, but this is monumental for the industry. This will change everything. From today on, Aduro is no longer the same company. Finally, you're probably wondering what this means for future revenues for Aduro or whoever owns the plastic recycling facility. I mean, regular naphtha sells for around $700, $800 per ton. But bio-naphtha from recycled plastic would probably get $1,500 to $2,000 per ton because it's a premium product. And that's not an opinion. This is a fact. Bio-naphtha sells for multiple what the regular naphtha from fossil oil sells for. In summary, after this news, if you sold your Aduro shares, my condolences to you. Thank you for watching. Your previous job before you joined Aduro, you saw a lot of different technologies.
Yeah.
Is there anything even close to what Aduro has?
No. And that is why I joined.